Alright, I'm going to show you how you can add MIDI songs into NHL'94. So you can just search for a song with MIDI. And this one's a bit funny because it doesn't actually sound like the data inside it once you get into it. So there's something wrong there. It doesn't have that iconic sound to it. But if you download it, I already have to a .mid file. And so this is like a kind of like a keyboard recording. As you can see, this is an editor called Mixpad. Um, and these it kind of records like when the note is turned on. So it turns on here and then turns off for a little bit. This is a shorter note, and each different color here is a different instrument. The So here's what it actually sounds like. I don't know why the one in the web browser doesn't sound right. So each one of these colors is a channel, and currently you're only going to be able to import one channel because I don't have a way to merge them yet. So the channel for this one that we want is actually called channel 2. So I'm going to mute some of these other ones, so you'll hear just channel 2. So it's like that horn. So the way to get the audio into NHL'94 is I've written a Python program using a package called MIDO. So you run the Python script here. It's going to look in the same directory and list the files. This was the final countdown, so I'm going to enter number 3. And some of the MIDI files will have multiple tracks. Some of them might only have one. In this case, it turned out that the track we want is called lead brass. So it's number 4. So you enter number 4 here, and it's going to save it to a CSV file called 4 lead brass. Open that up, and so the first 2 columns are kind of human readable versions, and then these last 4 columns, that is the stuff you actually want to put in the ROM. And so this song has a huge delay at the start of the song. So go to the first one and just get rid of the delay. Put in apostrophe 00, and then grab. I've been experimenting using Hartford because that has the longest song, or one of the longest songs, and it's an easy song to identify and know which one it is. Brass Bonanza. And so select up to about, I think under, yeah, 220 is okay. I think around 230 it might be too long. So select all that, copy it, get your hex editor, and go to 31 BB2. That is where the MIDI style data for Brass Bonanza for Hartford begins, and then paste in your data. With HXD, you want to use paste write, not paste insert. So paste overwrite, and then save, and load up your emulator. I have a weird version. I've got to get the official version. And the problem here is going to be this song. Actually, I think I've already fixed it. So it'll sound alright. Ooh, Verbeek down. So that sounds not great. Having only one track at the moment. Some songs don't sound great, but at least it works. One issue is that the timing is inconsistent. So in this case, in my script, the first time I tried it and I exported the data, it was really slow. And I just kind of guessed that divisor 4 is what was needed to bring it into the proper tempo, and that seemed alright. So if you listen to it then, it sounded roughly the right speed. So I'll probably add a little question when you're trying to export. I'll ask you if you want to add a divisor to the tempo. Let's try another one just to show this again. You hear some noises? It's the cat. So I was trying to get toccata and fugue D minor working. This one, oh, this is the one I usually use. I'll try it. Let's see what happens. So I'm gonna pick the track list with the track with the most notes is probably the best one. So number 2. Let's go here. It was 2. It was called manual for some reason. This one has no delay at the start, so you see 0, 0 here in the F column. I'll grab those, page down to get around 2,000 bytes worth. When I was saying 2,000, it is here in the count. So 2,000. Back into the hex editor, 31 BB2, overwrite paste, and make sure to close the ROM. And run it again. So not great. So you might have to download a few different versions of a song or try a few different tracks within the file. So that is it.